What is up, folks? It's Will Turbo here for Demand the Truth. I'm going to take your questions, ask me anything as far as the evolution, revolution goes. That's what's important, that's why I'm here. Check me out on YouTube /Demand the Truth, Patreon /Demand the Truth. Thank you to all my Patreons, thank you to my new Patreons, and thank you to Connie as well. Also, Instagram Demand the Truth, Twitter @Will_Turbit, Facebook Demand the Truth, give that a like. Gonna get right into it per usual. Got some articles here. Just wanted to go through a few of them. I think some of them are very, very important. And I know Kevin Hart had his car crash, and there's a lot of big celebrity news going around, but I think this is more important, and I think that we should probably talk about this a little bit. So, first article here. Not sure if that's coming through, but you can see the dude screaming, "Ah! Ah!" Why is he screaming? Maybe you can't read the text. I'll read it for you. Swedes are getting implants in their hands to replace cash and credit cards. This is from earlier this year, July 14th, 2019. Thousands of people in Sweden are having futuristic microchips implanted into their skin to carry out everyday activities and replace credit cards and cash. More than 4,000 people have already had the sci-fi-ish chips, about the size of a grain of rice, inserted into their hands, with the pioneers predicting millions will soon join it to make it global. So, this has been happening for years and years and years and years and years, but continue to happen. They say millions very soon. There's already 4,000. Look at the dude's face. Ah! I'll read the headline. And if I remember, I'll try to put it in the links. People sometimes are like, "Oh, how come you don't put it in the links? How come you don't put the links in the comments?" Hey, it's called Google. You can just Google, type in a few words. That's what I do. It's not very hard. Back in the day, you had to go through the card catalog. You had to look things up by the Dewey Decimal System. Just type. You don't even have to type stuff anymore. You just say stuff. Pull this article up. So, Swedes are getting implants in their hands to replace cash, credit cards. If you guys want to look into that more, but that's happening everywhere. I've covered this a million times, but I also wanted to cover that again. Let's transition to this article. Probably tough to see, but you guys can easily Google it. Facial and emotional recognition, how one man is advancing artificial intelligence. And this is a pretty lengthy interview right here. It's very interesting. I suggest you all check it out. I mean, I got to keep the videos somewhat short anyways, just because people's time, attention span is very short, including my own. So we got to catch people here. So, especially the people that are not awake to this. So please share this information. If you can, great. Donate Patreon. That's awesome. Patreon /Demand the Truth. But if you can, even more importantly, share this information. So, facial and emotional recognition, how one man is advancing artificial intelligence. And I've been talking about this for literally years now. You can go back to YouTube /Demand the Truth. Check out the shows I've done. Anybody that's watched The Terminator knows that there's something called Skynet. And Skynet is the computer robot artificial intelligence of the future that sends the T-1000s, the Terminators, back to murder humans. So then the Chinese were like, like that idea. So they took that name and developed facial recognition software. So there's already 1 million people over there, and people always talk about, they talk about the Black Mirror. Oh, you see the new Black Mirror? Did you check this out? Well, the Black Mirror with the social credit score, I haven't watched many, but that's already here in real life in China right now. Like if you smoke or you jaywalk or you say something that's not politically correct to the communist Chinese, then guess what, buddy? You can't go on a plane, a train. You can't get anything. And now, emotional recognition. There's even articles out there. Maybe somebody is awesome enough, they could go ahead and Google it. Takes 2 seconds. If not, I'll put it in later, because this one I don't have in front of me. Facebook has this technology. They say they can read your brain. If Facebook says it can read your brain, what do you think DARPA has? What do you think the Pentagon has? What do you think the NSA and CIA has? If they're telling us they got emotional recognition, what's going on here? So I ran a little side test. I'll tell you about that later. trying to keep the video short. I will take your questions at the end of this. But I wanted to cover these three. I'm not even going to really read them. A lot of times you guys see me come on here and I'll read the whole article to you. But there's a bunch of them here. And I just wanted to prove what I'm talking about so I could tell a little story. Hopefully it all makes sense. So, you got Swedish people getting microchips. It's been happening all the time. For years and years and years and years. Here in the United States, across Europe, everywhere. Facial and emotional recognition. I've already did entire videos. I've done 2 videos on the same one where the International Business Times in 2015 talked about returning vets getting brain chips for their emotions. Then, this is from last year, but this is part of the story. This is out of Reuters. Meet Tesla's new bondholder, billionaire George Soros. Now, people were thinking for a long time that Tesla was cool. Elon Musk was cool. He got Tesla, and he's young, and he's smoking pot on Joe Rogan. This guy's cool, man. He's going to save us. Well, last year, Soros invested heavily with Mr. Musk there. And then, what happens? What happens next? This is from MIT Technology Review. What's new and what isn't about Elon Musk's brain-computer interface? It's state-of-the-art, but Neuralink still has a long way to go. I've done videos on Neuralink before. I've done videos on all this stuff before. I've documented, I've done videos, my radio show did this. Thank you, everybody. Please share this information, because it's one thing when people get in the streets and yell and fight each other, Antifa versus straight pride. I get so many views on that video because people just want to see violent stuff. This is our life. This is our children's lives right here, okay? What's new and what's not about Elon Musk's brain-computer interface? And the last one, before I connect all the dots here, man with brain implant on Musk Neuralink, I would play video games. So, we got the brain stuff going on. Pretty soon we're going to be in pink pods with no eyebrows, like the Matrix. We've got Skynet, like Terminator. What are we waiting for here, right? We have these transhumanists. We have some of these people, some of the quotes that these people have said, talking about Ray Kurzweil, even Peter Thiel talking about the blood, getting blood transfusions from the young, and we're going to merge with these robots. Now, maybe that is natural evolution. Maybe we are supposed to. But I don't know, dude. I think that I, for one, have been lied to by the church, the government, the school systems, Hollywood, all these people. So, excuse me if I'm a little leery about taking a brain interface or getting a microchip. It's crazy. I've been talking about this for years. Other people have been talking this for way longer than me. People like Doc Marquis, my mentor, former co-host, rest in peace to Doc Marquis, shout out to Doc Marquis. These people have been talking about this for years, for literally years. And look, just going to read the headlines one more time to you. This is what we need to have a conversation as a society about this. Forget Democrats, forget Republicans. Swedes are getting implants in their hands to replace cash and credit cards. Facial and emotional recognition, artificial intelligence. We have Skynet already in China. We've got Soros being the new bondholder of Tesla. Then we've got Musk thinking he's a cool dude. He's introducing Neuralink, and he says, if we don't merge with AI, AI will take us over. Well, excuse me, I want to be human. Sorry. And these are the same people, keep in mind, that always end up being associated with pedophiles, and pedophiles get arrested around them and stuff like that. So it's just weird. So I'm about to wrap this up. If you guys have anything that you want to say in the chat, go ahead and ask me any questions. That's cool. I'll stick around for like a minute, 30 seconds, see if anybody has any questions. But this is the real stuff we need to talk about. Every 4 years, we'll get a new Democrat, a new Republican. Great. But that doesn't change this. That doesn't change the CIA. That doesn't change the NSA spying. Right? So I'm going to wrap this up. Looks like you folks don't have any questions. Maybe you guys had some stuff before. I couldn't read it. But thank you for sharing. If you can, go to Patreon.com/DemandTheTruth. Help me do this full time. I'm going to do it with or without you. I've been doing it for many, 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 many years. I'm still going to do it with or without you folks. But if you get an extra $1, $5 a month, donate. Go to Patreon.com/DemandTheTruth. If I get enough from all my subscribers, if I got $1 from all my subs, even just on YouTube, and I don't have any subs over there, I could quit this and do work full time for you guys. If not, go to YouTube/Demand the Truth. Go to Instagram, Demand the Truth. I'm on Twitter at Will_Turby. You can also search Demand the Truth there. You can see all my old videos on Demand the Truth. You also can go to 990wbob.com, see all my own, or listen to all my old podcasts. I have great interviews with CIA whistleblowers, TED Talk people that are former neuropsychologists. So go there. Go to Facebook if you already haven't. Give Demand the Truth a like over there. And just share the video. Share the information, because this is the important stuff that we need to talk about. And thank you everybody out there who sends me the info, who donates to me on Patreon. It's very, very, very much appreciated. And until next time, thanks guys.